Holli Arnett, owner of Your Neighbor Magazine, Arvada and Lakewood. As many of you know, I'm actively involved with the Arvada Chamber, and I've been a chamber ambassador for years. Our ambassador program was switched back up in January, and we became chamber leaders. As chamber leaders, one of our goals is to help members make connections and guide them to make the most of their membership. Since we've been limited on what we could do this year, we've decided that we should conduct online interviews with existing members, help them tell their story, and introduce new members to the chamber community. So here we are with our first interview, and I'm here talking to Darla Peterson with Information System Integrators, ISI. So hi, Darla, how are you?
I'm great. It's good to see you.
So tell me, what type of problem does ISI solve?
That's a great question. We work for the most part with small to medium-sized businesses who have IT needs. Many times small businesses do not have the resources nor the workload for a full-time IT individual. And what we do is we come in and we help them order their new computers. We help reset their passwords. We help consult with them on what is the best software for them to be using for their type of business. We can order their servers. We provide training and installation of SharePoint. The list goes on, but we serve as their IT department.
So what differentiates you guys from the guy down the street then?
Good question. We really pride ourselves on building relationships with our clients and acting as their trusted advisor in this crazy world of complex technology that's constantly changing. Our business is to solve any IT related problem. With the constant technology changes, we make every attempt to stay up to date on all of those IT changes. If we don't, and they ask a question that we haven't seen before, we pride ourselves in being able to resolve that and find the answer.
Over the course of the last 3 to 4 months, tell me something you're most proud of and that you've learned.
I think it would go back to before the pandemic even started. When we saw that it was happening in other countries, when we saw other countries going into lockdown, and there was that talk that it could possibly happen in the United States, I started reaching out to companies and saying, are you prepared to have your employees start working from home? Are you prepared that if they are working from home, do they have a good VPN connection to allow them to connect to your work back at the office? Many of them said, no, we are not prepared. We helped them become prepared by purchasing computers, by making sure they had good connections, etc. So this really helped our clients in being ready to send their employees home and still continue business on a day-to-day basis.
Wow, so you're just trying to stay a step ahead. Good for you. This is always a good question. Who is your role model?
It's my dad. He is no longer with us, but he worked for Campbell Soup for 39 years. An amazing individual, had an extremely strong work ethic, good values, and he taught me all of that. He taught me that you're dedicated to the company you're working with. You don't jump ship because the grass is not always greener. And you're dedicated to the people you work with. And you do a good job every single day. You show up every day and you do a good job. That's who my role model is.